Hello and welcome to What Map, the map review show for City Skylines. There are tens of thousands of maps in the workshop now, and so finding the right one for your next build is a huge task. So each day, Monday to Saturday, we'll review one, using our 5-star rating for aesthetics, detail and gameplay potential, awarding only the very best the coveted seal of approval. So join me, fellow Skylines explorers, as we venture to today's new land. Who am I? I'm BonBonB, and you are very, very welcome.
Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to Monday's What Map. Yes, I've spent the entire weekend trying to get my mouse button to work, but more on that later. Today's map is an absolute beaut, and I'm sure you're all looking forward to reviewing with me Flaire by Impact. Now, this was huge on the workshop a couple of weeks ago, and I figured it's about time we checked it out to see whether or not it really is all it's drummed up to be. The resources are pretty meh, meh, that word that didn't exist, until a decade ago. Now, we normally start off by reviewing the roads and the rail. Well, it's an island, there are no road connections, so you're going to look to do all your ports and airports and all that sort of stuff. But there is this bridge. I'm not quite sure why it's here, other than to show that he's really good at doing bridges, and it does look really good. Such a highly detailed valley as well. It's an absolute beaut, but why? Good question. I have no answer to that one. Now let's have a look at the quick outlay of the entire island. You've got one long arm coming to this main build area. It's got a little bit of raised plateau with the bridge connecting the two bits together. A couple of lagoons there. And then it goes into this long spit going all the way up to this little knobble at the end here. Not quite sure whether maybe the airport up here? I don't know. Now, there's not really much to look at because it's pretty flat all over. So let's look at some of the detailing. We've got this little inlet. Now look at the beauty of this inlet. Yes, we've got glitchy rocks, and this is to be expected really with this amount of detailing. And my system's struggling to keep up with it all, but it is an absolute beaut. In fact, I've never come and had a close look at one of these piers before. I didn't realise it was all barricaded off like that. And another, this is just over the way actually. This is the next inlet up, and boy, look at that. It's just beautiful. Beautiful. Asset review time. And today we're going to look at, well, the whole of this week we're going to look at residential. And this is a 1x1 Dutch house by velopdomynous, I think. These are 1x1, based very much on the Dutch design. I think they're very quaint, very cute. Obviously, 1x1 is just one of them. I've got 6 of them down because it kind of looks a bit sad, sat all on its own. And look how popular they are. All these people moving in instantly. It's wonderful, I tell you. Wonderful. Ah! Dangerous driving. Yeah. The loons that drive on the roads and the pavements in City Skylines, eh? It's just like real life. Anyway, 1x1 Dutch house by velopdomynous. Very nice. Asset of the day. And back to Flaire by Impact. Now, even the little forestry areas look full of life, teeming with life. And speaking of life, ooh, is a bison. And we'll go from a bison to a basin. Look at this. Little link, just came up with that. And once again, this one's very very green, very mossy, kind of like a little lake there going on. And so close to the coast as well. Very nice. Now the build planes are very flat, like I say, all around. You can build pretty much anywhere on this map. And even these raised bits, there's plenty of room for building up here as well. Very nice. Now my favourite part of the map is also the bit which has got the biggest problem. We'll get to that in a minute. This looks like some sort of man-made canal to let the water in and out, possibly to stop it from getting stagnant. Very nice design there. And very shallow water here with the rocks shining through, glimmering through. And then we get to this little inlet within an inlet. And this is beautiful as well. Like I say, this is my favourite part of the whole map, but there is a little problem. But it's not these rocks. No, it's okay. They're allowed to crop out there. It's here. Can you spot it? Look at the water flow. Where's that water coming from? It's coming from the main lagoon into this little sub-lagoon. There's quite a lot of it pouring through, but where's that water going? Now normally you can make an argument for an underground tunnel feeding the water out, but no, you can pretty much make out that there is nowhere for all that water to escape to. So that is pretty much my only grumble with the whole map. Shipping. Minor grumble with shipping, but it is only minor one. You've got all these shipping routes around the outside, around here, up and around the top. Here he bends around and you go, okay, where's this going? This is going, we can go off the map or we can keep coming around. So we've pretty much covered all of the exterior of the island, pretty much. And then that one goes off there, but there isn't actually a shipping route across this top end of the island. So if you did want to stick your docks down here, there isn't an option, but that's okay. It's this little bit here. No shipping routes there, buddies. Okay, that's it really. Let's give this thing some points. Well, aesthetically, it's absolutely stunning. I can't fault it. It's 5 out of 5. Detailing, once again, absolutely outstanding, but because of that inlet, I can't really give it a 5. I'm only narrowly notching it down to a 4-star there. And gameplay potential, pretty good, but not much build space. You can build anywhere you like, but there's limited, so 3 stars for gameplay potential. So that's Flaire by Impact, a beautiful map, if a little small, and it gets the BonBonB seal of approval. Right, that's it guys for today. Back tomorrow with another map. I hope you will take the time to click like on the like button and subscribe if you haven't already done so. It really does help me, and I'll keep coming with these videos all the while you keep doing it for me. Cheers guys, have a great day, and I'll see you again tomorrow.